John Davidson are among the madding crowd, gentlemen.
Thank you, Tom. And a sea of white here. Dave Newell is the referee tonight. Ray Scapanello and Swede Knox are the linesmen. Bill McCrary is the alternate. Standing by, should he be needed.
Grant Fuhr starting and goal for the Edmonton Oilers. This will be his 55th career playoff game. He won 37 of the previous 54, and he feels he's coming off his best game of the playoffs. And Pokey Reddick starts his second Stanley Cup playoff game, his second in a row. A free agent from New Westminster in the Western Junior League is Pokey Reddick.
The Oilers open up with Mark Messier centering for Kevin McClellan on the right, Dave Hunter on the left. Laurie Boschman centering for Gilles Hamel and Jim Nill. The puck sent over the glass into the crowd, stopping play right away. We'll get a face-off. Outside the zone, out in center ice. You look at Glenn Sather. To his right is John Muckler, his co-coach. And they were very confident. Light practice run this morning for the Edmonton Oilers. The light skate and mostly a shooting practice.
They also have Ted Green here amongst the coaching staff of the Oilers. He's up in the press box, the eye in the sky. Sather was saying he didn't want to get into matching lines too much, yet he started a mix-mash line of Hunter on the left wing, Messier at center, and McClellan on the right side. I think there'll be a change here quickly. Now Howard-Chuck opposite Messier.
And Brian Mullen is back on the line with Howard-Chuck and Paul McLean. Puck in the corner. Mullen fires, knocked away by Fuhr. The rebound, a backhand, knocked down in front by Messier. And he was able to send it to the line. Kept in by Howard-Chuck. He's tied up. Howard-Chuck still with it. Knocked away from him by Kevin Lowe, and it's out of the zone. Howard-Chuck plays it to the boards. Lowe bangs it ahead, and Carlisle takes it back the other way. Randy Carlisle fires around the boards. To the near side, Brian Mullen. Back behind the net, Kevin Lowe hops over his stick. Howard-Chuck sends it in front of the deflection to stop. The rebound, a save by Fuhr, a beauty. Off Brian Mullen, and already we've got something going. McLean battling
with Muni. Muni was in front, and he checked McLean, and McLean gave him a shot right to the mush. This is what Dan Maloney wanted. He wanted forechecking to force the Oilers in the Edmonton zone, but Edmonton have the ace in the hole, and that's Grant Fuhr. What a save he made off of Mullen. Unbelievable catching glove save. I think Mullen wanted to go higher with it. Here's the first shot that Howard-Chuck took, and that deflected off Mark Messier, who was against Mullen that entire shift. Now watch Mullen get the rebound in front and go to shoot it. Fuhr goes down early, but look at that shot. Mullen put it right in his glove. And in front of the net is where McLean and Muni were matched together.
Fuhr making that stop and bounced up very quickly, was in good position for that shot by Mullen.
Great position. His hands were out away from his body, and the building is quietened down with that save.
Penalties called to Paul McLean and Craig Muni. And Muni gets an extra 2. McLean gets 2 minutes for roughing. And we're waiting for the call on Muni. They posted 2 minutes for Muni. So Muni will get 4 minutes, double minor, and roughing. McLean gets 2.
And Sather can't believe it. Actually, if you watch in front, Muni's on McLean. Now watch McLean. He actually started it. The Oilers retaliated, but the Oilers get the short end of the stick on that particular play. It was definitely McLean that started it with a short jab to the face of Muni. Glenn Sather shows his true feelings on the play. Now, Sather and Maloney, through the media, have had a war going towards the officials. Maloney's trying to build a case for the Winnipeg Jets, and Glenn Sather saying it's not going to work for Maloney to do that. Now,
Maloney's at the door of the bench, and he's upset with the fact that there's been a delay in getting action going. He felt his team had something started, some momentum going.
Exactly right,
and he's yelling out at the officials to get the play back in.
There's Paul McLean just prior to the opening drop of the puck. He's meditating behind the net. Players go through rituals before each game, and he's preparing himself, and he had a pretty good shift. Now, Maloney, you're right. He wanted Glenn Sather to put the extra man into the penalty box. Sather took his time to take the momentum away from the Winnipeg Jets.
So the Jets with a 5-on-4 skating advantage at 47 seconds, the time of the penalties. Power play advantage for the Winnipeg Jets. But their power play has been almost powerless this season.
They ranked number 19 throughout the regular season.
And 21st at home.
Just the pressure of one line being checked. Their penalty killing was excellent. Their power play hurt them. And Edmonton have taken the fewest penalty minutes of any team that's left in the playoffs. So Winnipeg have to take advantage of their power play chances.
The Jets on the power play have Hamel, who had the puck knocked away by Messier. Messier in the corner with Carlisle. Good job by Messier. Taken away from him by Hamel to Laurie Boschman. Boschman across to Jim Nill. Marois and Carlisle at the points as Nill goes in against Coffey, who breaks up the play. Kept in by Marois, then knocked down, and out come the Winnipeg Jets. Coffey races down. Across the line he comes. 3-on-2 developed. Coffey going in. Center knocked away. Messier has it. Messier sending it across, just missed connection with Craig McTavish. Nill takes it out for the Winnipeg Jets. Nill across the line, drops it off for Howard-Chuck. He moves in with a shot off the right arm of Grant Fuhr and up into the crowd, stopping play.
Good shot by the Winnipeg Jets. When you're killing a penalty, like the Edmonton Oilers do, they take advantage of every chance they have. They had a 3-on-2 develop on Dan Maloney's hockey club. Now, Winnipeg forechecking have drawn the power play chance here. That's exactly what he wants. He does not want the Oilers to be able to flow through that neutral zone. Dan Maloney, who played in Los Angeles, he played in Chicago, he played in Toronto throughout his career. Dan, when you're on a power play against Edmonton, you lose control of the puck, you better hustle back because Paul Coffey will join the play.
50 seconds to go in the power play for the Jets. The Oilers clear down. Reddick stops the puck. Ellett is back with Frederick Olofsson. Ellett number 2, Olofsson number 4. Olofsson gets the pass and takes it across the Edmonton line. Olofsson trying to put it in front. It's blocked. Good play by Steve Smythe. There's an offside called against the Winnipeg Jets coming across the line. You look at Brian Mullen, who scored 19 goals this season. First time in the last 5 years he's failed to score 20.
He played 2 years at the University of Wisconsin, won an NCAA championship with that team. Before that, with the West Siders in Manhattan. Grew up in the New York area. Getting back to Dan Maloney, the head coach, I should mention he also played in Detroit, and that was over a 12-year playing career.
Power play for the Jets has 37 seconds to run. Olofsson across to Ellett. Back to Olofsson.
Remember,
Edmonton zone. Lowe trying to clear it out.
McLean is in the penalty box, so that disrupts that Howard-Chuck line. Steen is the man on the right wing in place of McLean.
Battling with Kevin Lowe. Lowe pushes it ahead to Gretzky, and Gretzky clears it all the way down. 15 seconds to go. And the man advantage for the Winnipeg Jets. 17:25 to go in the first period. No scores. Dave Ellett moves it ahead. Finds Brian Mullen. Mullen fires around the boards. Lowe ties up Steen. Howard-Chuck takes the puck. It's poked away. Howard-Chuck gets it back behind the net. Trying to go back to the point, intercepted by Gretzky. In comes Tikkanen. He scores! Asa Tikkanen, who came out of the penalty box. He had been serving the extra 2 minutes on the penalties to Muni, and Gretzky feathered a pass to him, and the Oilers get the jump. It's 1-0.
Actually, I think Gretzky missed the pass, but Tikkanen took it smartly to stay onside, and what a wrist shot. That was the first shot that Edmonton's had in the game on Pokey Reddick, and it's a breakaway, a giveaway by Howard-Chuck. Now Gretzky sees his man coming out of the penalty box, and he missed that pass. But Tikkanen went sideways to stay onside and scored the goal. That puck actually bounced over the Winnipeg defender's stick, and there's no way Gretzky did that on purpose.
He can do anything.
No way. There's no chance he did that on purpose. It worked, but not on purpose. He missed the pass.
But Tikkanen converts his 7th goal of the playoffs. And Edmonton with a 1-0 lead. A little over 3 minutes gone by in the first period. Puck taken away by Marois. Set up Ron Wilson, who was double-teamed and knocked away. Coffey finds Marty McSorley. And McSorley clears it out of the zone. Marois takes it back. Around the boards. Grant Fuhr out to stop it. Fuhr plays it near side. Deflected by Perry Turnbull. Picked up by the Oilers. McSorley sending it across. This is Mo LeMay dropping it in. And an offside is whistled. 16:34 to go first period. Oilers lead the Jets 1-0.
Playoffs at ESPN being brought to you by the crisp, clean, imported taste of Labatt.